a stretcher. She be like.
Before I hit the road, and it was hot. I said, man, point now.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Glendale. And he's going to bring it out to the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10. As they're on 18-yard line.
Play of the game, first throw of the game. That'll be taken in, and it's Trey Benson. And mark him down up beyond the 30. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 38 now, here's second and 3.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Viking 18. 18, right here.
He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. He's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Cardinals' 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3.
Here we go, set, ready.
He'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of...
And he's in! Dante Thornton, touchdown Raiders. That is 16th touchdown of the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, sack.
Back to throw. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. He's close to a first down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here we go, go.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Mustang 70 Lion.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19, Charger, 9. Hey, check that. Street. Get up.
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So, on fourth down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal.
A 32-yard attempt.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's the tight end, Buck Towers. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get this off to Genty.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Check, huh?
Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready.
They'll look to throw. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Open man, left side. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Dropping a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding a wave but now you're chilling on shore. What you used to be a prince when you're inside.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So after 1, 14-3 is the score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Let's go now.
Escaping to his left. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. They move the chains on 3rd down.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs, they bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
That's left side. That's the tight end, McBride. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They work this out wide to Benson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18, 16 average.
Back to the air one more time. Forced out wide. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That's the safety, Jordan Fuller, coming on the blitz to record the sack. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
19 Lions. Get hands on motion, man. Check go.
Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he gets to the outside and he takes it in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Now, how about this? It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works, so instead of 1, they get 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Go ultra. Let's go. Blue 32. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him. Walter Nolan in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Smith ready. Here we go.
A handoff, running left is Genty. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 12.
It is 3rd and long.
Hut, hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Ready, break. Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Ready.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Black, 95. Claude red. Edo blue. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Open that. That's Trey Tucker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
16 yards. And the Raider first down.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Glendale after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
14 more
Nice
yards.
chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Raider first down.
Let's go now. 10 black. Set.
Run the draw with Genty. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Set cut.
He'll drop to throw. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They're down and 3.
Right. Ready. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Vegas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, Smash! Cut my team! Cut my team!
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
3rd and long.
Ready! 7-5, pass to 60. Hey,
Back to throw. Taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready! Ready! Go!
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
A gain of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And a nice return here as well. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ready, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Plus, to his right, going for it all. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Run the toss to Jeanty. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Quick, yellow. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jeanty to start the drive. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And third down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now, faking the give, moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play.
And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Warriors 70, Buffalo 8, Panther 60, Panther 60, 70 Ranger, 19 tight, 18 Pioneer. Check go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
26. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Set, ready. 10 black. Trouble, 38. Red, yellow. Cut.
They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Man in motion here is Tucker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in the...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is caught inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 84 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw. Out to his right. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of
a big play to kick off this drive. 42 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he can hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Makes it second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure.
That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Cardinals 26.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And a nice rush. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Set. Ready.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. First down, Vegas.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
22 needle. Hut.
Once again, it's Genty. Into the secondary again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
At the 23-yard line.
On the set. Come on. Ready.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. They'll take this forward for about 5. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Black swap. Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Genty. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Raiders first down. First down, Las Vegas.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Set, ready, cut.
Here's Genty. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Okay, ready? Red, cycle.
Now this time they'll look to throw. A look to the end zone and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Ready, break.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long.
40. Set.
This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bravo 80. Ready? Cut.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
2 yards. That's good for the Cardinals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Cougar 19.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick hitting slant there. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gonna look to throw here on 1st down. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And Down he goes. Malcolm Koonce. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
He'll look to throw. Look at that pass, sneaking across his body and connected. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 13.
3rd and long.
79 Broncos.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
17 more yards. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, 70 Lions. Hey, check that, street. Go street. Motion. 70 Rangers. Trap 60. Let's go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is touchdown, Arizona. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So a big play coming here for the Cardinals, who will go for 2.
will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70.
Now they'll set up to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a 2-point conversion.
Cardinals 32.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Blow up. Check pitch.
On the handoff, this is Genty. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. Don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
10 black. Seal black. Set.
Back to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Set. Cut, cut.
Run right up the gut with Genty. And he will score! Ashton Genty. Touchdown Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
He'll drop the throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Ready, ready. 19, Tiger, 19. Let's go.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. That one caught by Wilson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
You'll find his tight end, McBride. And he will score. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
It's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Coverage by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Panther 11, Panther up. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
2nd and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Go! You guys, you got this. It's 70 Lions. Come on.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Throwing here on third and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now Ryland for the extra point. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for two, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for two, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Onside kick is recovered by the Cardinals.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards. Clock down to 17, and here comes that spike. Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3, and that's going to set up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on fourth and goal. Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They have fought till the end, but still will come up short. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away